fucking shake that shit up. Did your buddy finish Lifeline? Okay. The home stretch then, more or less. Well, the ending is good enough. Yeah, how could you be? Oof. Yeah. Summon. I should have just killed him. Solstice strike didn't do a whole lot, man. Supercharge. Yeah, it's funny how much of a goofball that final guy is. Like your overkill, typical fucking survival horror bad guy. Cartoonish. But I feel like that game doesn't start out like that, but it ends up just kind of being like that. Fun guy. What? It's got a certain charm. Like it's horrible to play, and it's essentially just like a weak point and click with extra steps. But there's something about her VA, just the motion control, or voice controls in general and all that, that's hard to not enjoy in some way. Attack this and work, man. Time has made the runes indecipherable. Alright. Oh, the fellow's man. Need more mana. They say, oh, don't use your mana, or make sure to use your mana every time you get, but it's like, I only have enough for one spell. It's kind of hard to want to. It's got a 2 combo, but not quite. I want to get to that. Like we've passed it up already, though. Well, hopefully there's a way back up if I jump down here. Maybe I should just not, for safety. If it's like Chrono Trigger, there's no random fights, so take our time. Oh. Biggest. React a little quicker. I underestimate the speed. Oops. Thought I was targeting everybody there, but I was not. Really juice up with those boosts, man. Crit heals? I don't know if you can. Or not crit, but so this game has like a little bit of everything. So it's got Legend Dragoon, Paper Mario kind of like action commands and stuff. So you go up, you press the button at the right time, you get a little extra. Same with defense. I turned it on so that the star flies out of me when I do it correctly. But I don't know if Certain things even can do like a crit. It's over there. Yeah, we're about to find out, man. Huh. Special chest. Could hit them before you go into a fight too, but that one's so much slower than I expect every time. Okay. That guy's getting his attack off no matter what, man. Do you not gain any mana without spending for it? I don't know. I just keep doing physical attack. Oh, you do get some. Glass cannon. I did get health on some people. A little bit's nice. I don't think magic attack on it, unless that helps with healing. They like force a certain amount of stats on you anyway, so it's like probably just fine. They want you to use item more, I feel like. There's all these pickups. They can only hold 10 items anyway, so. I should probably just use the shitty ones. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's good though, because then I will actually use stuff. I should probably use the shitty heals right now so that I can save the bigger ones. So far I haven't had to really use anything, but I've had to use items a few times. But the limited mana and all that, I think it's designed a bit more to actually using your heals. Just hold it. Yeah, okay. There's a heal spot 2 feet away. You could use him to reposition for AoEs, bro. Oops. Yeah, I could have interrupted it though. Yeah, he can definitely get trapped in a loop if you let him. That's a lot of MFers, man. What? I picked the wrong guy. On accident. Oh, I get to enjoy getting hit by both of these. lid. Nice. He still has a squire sword. I think that's his second sword though. No, I'd say the worst mechanic is like level down or money stealing or something. At least with summons, like it sucks for winning, but you do just get more XP. It's not like it's a super duper negative. Maca beam, SMT, that shit fucking blows, man. Level downs. I think that was more of a thing in wizardry. Or you could just get fucking leveled to like level 1. You got fucked hard enough. Like the end game or something. Like that's some evil shit. Can't even break all these, man. Killing one'll do. It's been good so far. Yes, some classic JRPG. Some classic JRPG action, man. But obviously borrowing from enough of them to kind of encompass all sorts of playstyles and shit. Not playstyles, but some different mechanics. You're getting the chrono trigger kind of way of running around and finding dudes out in the field. And some of the positioning and stuff, but you're getting like kind of Paper Mario, Legend of Dragoon skill activations, and like a combo system, and they got the limited item thing, which I don't remember what all's done that. Bug Fables did it. SMT started doing it. Not like super limit, but like you can only have like one Soma or something. I'm not saying this is just ripping everything, I'm just saying like a lot of different things kind of coming together here. You get like Paper Mario skill, like fucking stat choices and stuff, but it's got a larger stat spread still. Like you get to choose, but it's like in Paper Mario, that is it, like you only gain what you put in. Kinda like SMT. I don't remember, I don't think Chrono Trigger has any of that. Combat-wise, the exploration, kind of battle entering, and all that I think was the big deal there. I don't really recall if the combat was all that crazy in Chrono Trigger. It was good, but I don't know if that's what people remember about Chrono Trigger. I would say it's more just the combo of aesthetics and tight pacing and adventure and cool concepts for the setting. Kind of just does a little bit of everything well. I think that's why Chrono Trigger is always considered this like god game. Really didn't make a whole lot of mistakes. Finds a lot of fucking talent from the industry at that point. Oh, this is the main area. Random cutscene. New party member. My imagination. What does he know, man? These runes are the timeline runes. So if you don't know much about Chrono Trigger, jumping to different times, back and forth, different futures and all that to fight the like super force of evil Lavos is kind of part of the duel. I'd imagine this would go for that. We at least have things here that we can come back for, we'll see though. Okay. The only thing I don't like about Duncan is their lids. Somehow just a little bit of something gets in these, especially when you're mixing it around. And then, because my little shelf here installed is it like a slight curve, everything will go around the lid to one point, then there's like a fucking drop. I have to keep cleaning it up. Another psychotic party member. I don't know why this reminds me of Golden Sun. Golden Sun should remind you of all sorts of shit, I guess. I'll have to replay that at some point. That was one of my first JRPGs. I remember liking the music and the animations and stuff, but... and the Jin system kind of fed into the exploration in a cool way. So you just collected more Jins. Quest 64 did it first, bro. You collect those fucking spirits, man. Quest 64 has a really charming, really just interesting aesthetic. It's that really early 3D where it's part like the primitiveness of the graphics, but also just them not having everything completely like figured out. Because you can make obviously stuff on the 64 early 3D like Banjo or something and make it look really good, but like there's just some mix with Quest 64 and that it's just like this adventure JRPG that it's just got a fun look to it. It's like proto like medieval fantasy. Well, like not like a dark medieval fantasy. I mean the caves and all that suck. The dungeons are a pain, but the towns and stuff. Pretty fun. Hey Rocky, thank you, man. Thanks for the 61, brother. She's not a party member, she just hangs out at the camp. Thanks again, man. Pirates. See, I hope this game has a big variety of locations. At a good pace. If you're ripping Chrono Trigger, man, that's probably one of the best things you could do. Like I said, Chrono Trigger's got really good pacing. Really good everything. The Vesper. Jesus. Somebody wants to quit being a pirate and everything goes to shit. A bit of an overreaction. Soon we'll gotta go do whatever this is. Sounds cool. Boat ride. Would you like me a JRPG boat ride? Well, there's still more we hadn't seen over here. The fuck? Big old dragon. Oh, you can just walk out here. Don't know if I should have done that at the last fishing hole. Fillet that motherfucker, man. Kitty, are you going to catch every fish? We gotta genocide these fish. Yes. I don't know if you can get anything else from these other than the fish themselves, but we're gonna find out, man. Dude, nice one. Little wins like that on top of getting your pay. That's how you really come ahead, man. The screw shaft, yeah, there's probably nothing wrong with it. It's meat from that day. Is it a pretty sizable amount? Oh yeah, awesome. Do they like sneak it, or are they just like totally fine with it? I mean, imagine we're just gonna throw it away, why not, right? Oh, you do gotta sneak it? Gotcha. Hey man, burger a day, I could live off that. That'd be awesome. Oh, really? Yeah, if you're out there, like, actually taking the produce hardcore, you're kind of getting fucked, man. If it's just meat they're gonna, like, throw away from the cleaner, and then you sneak it, that's how it should be. It always sucks seeing, like, fast food places and donut places and stuff throw away, like, just a bunch of food. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, that's good. I mean, it's one of those things, like, if people just had, like, control and didn't fuck it up for everyone, and businesses aren't, like, too greedy or anything, then, I mean, yeah, you end up throwing so much away because of health reasons, or to not set weird precedents with, like, bums taking food or something. That you could just try stuff out, it'd be fine, right? Or just take some freebies. But yeah, some businesses don't. It doesn't fly, apparently. Well, good on you, man. Do you make your burger any special way? I thought there was another place for me to drop down, but I forgot. I did not want to do this fight again. Yeah, that's probably a good way to do it. Yeah, paying their employees and how much they waste. That's a good way of doing it, I'd say. In a perfect society and an efficient world that isn't just focused on like raw profits, but the ethical side of things, not wasting and making sure people are alright. That's probably a pretty good way of gauging out. I thought there was something I was missing back there. Yeah, exactly. Just waste. I mean, I feel like a lot of it's the drive for infinite profits. I'm not saying like hate capitalism or something, but I mean, it brings about that kind of shit. Like instead of giving free shit to people or spending resources or time to like making sure somebody gets that food out there, it's like more efficient for money. Just say fuck it. Well, we gotta come back here eventually anyways. I don't know what that conch shell thing is. I mean, you're bound to get like a little waste, I suppose. But, yeah, it's extreme from what I hear. Yeah, it's like I'm not even too worried about the labels of it all. It's just like there's some things just make sense and some things don't. There's probably some kind of something entirely new or some kind of middle ground or who knows. Oh, that kind of marries the right things to solve a problem. I don't know. I'm not like super gung-ho or nothing, but I guess I'm just a problem as it comes kind of guy. Problem by problem sort of dude. Maybe that's right or wrong, but who knows, man? I don't give a fuck. Inframaterialists? I don't remember. Like their party essentially. There was the ultra liberals. And there's like two other ones, right? I don't remember the name. Yeah. I don't really know what's going on here. Efficient movement of time. Solar rain. What is this? Oh, he gave me mushroom soup for being nosy. Yeah, I don't know if there was some way for me to mess with that thing that had like a conch shell, but the thing is there wasn't really anything else going on there. Yeah, hard not to when you're seeing enough food getting thrown away. It'll probably last you fucking feed you a whole fucking week. And then you're not getting paid much either. What's up with this dragon, man? The mole man. Piss on that dragon. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm not educated in the... There's so much going on, it's so complicated what makes like a society work, or the steps, it's always more complicated than you think, but yeah, just at a base level, right? Like, you can remove all that and just see like a waste of food. That's just a bad thing, right? It doesn't take any kind of ideology, or it's just common sense. Like, there's something wrong there. So there's obviously things that are wrong that are harder to realize, but I don't know. Yeah, it'd be nice to be more educated on all of it, but I definitely wouldn't say I'm idealistic. Things could be better. Hopefully we move that way. I don't know, man. Lately, I'm not seeing a whole lot of fucking improvements. Sometimes those things take lifetimes, but I'm just hoping. Yeah, it's one of those things that I guess it's a luxury in a way. Just kind of, if your entire life isn't getting fucked over super hard. I mean, like, you're getting fucked over by some corp or some government all the time, but as long as it's not like affecting like 90% of your daily life, like, yeah, you can kind of ignore a lot of that. They're the ones who'll benefit, but in a way, it's like, you only got one fucking life, man. You don't have to be a slave to, like, the news or some fucking suits. Like, they're just double winning them. Like, there's enough going on in the world to use your time with that I don't have to spend like 10 hours a day looking up my local politics or something until I'm fucking dead. I think in some way for people that's their little win, right? Like, you can fuck me over, but at least I gotta fucking spend my time how I want a bit. The Great Elevator's Windmill. Bastards are insane. I mean, not to say I don't have strong opinions about the state of things or where I'd like them to be. I mean, everybody does to a certain extent. I don't think people are like that passive, but yeah, the nitty gritty and some kind of set of fundamentals or something. I was like, I don't know. Not something I can just write on paper, like, because I think about it so much. It's January? Cool, man. Yeah, not having to pay rent. Awesome. It's crazy expensive in some areas, man. I'm just lucky I'm living in a relatively cheap place for America. I was in Colorado for a couple of weeks, and they were talking about rents out there. A cheap, shitty, like, studio kind of a thing, or like $2,000 a month. I don't know if that's per split, but or total, but even 2,000, I pay like $700 something. Personally, I pay like $360, $70, $80, and then other bills on top of that. And they raised our prices. I mean, I still like it to be cheaper, but Jesus. I don't know how much of a shithole some of those people were living in, but yeah. There's so many people moving to Colorado. I think there's people starting to try to get out now, just because it is so pricey. I'd hate to live there, like on the West Coast or something, or like in Florida. It's like I don't make much, but it does give me some more free time. I'd have to be working 24/7 to just be paycheck to paycheck. Like I don't buy anything fun, except some food occasionally, but at least I'm not fucking working all week and night. Couldn't do that living somewhere else. I'm sure there's other cheap places in the States, but the geothermal room. The abacus. Oh, these are relics. Wait, so am I just supposed to equip these? Or are these like cheats? Can you just turn any of these on? These are odd, man. Like, at the beginning I was like, okay, they just give you this one. Full heal after combat. This one's literally just, you know, quality of life. But now it's like you turn this on and you take 30% less damage. Removes resistances. 35% chance to just block straight up. I was hoping these would be like these things you would just find in the world that give you like perma buffs. But these are like essentially cheats. They're way too extreme. I guess I'm just not going to use any relics, but they cost money is the thing. It's weird. Like, unless the combat is based around me getting a 30% fucking cut to the it's a damage taken, but I highly doubt it. I don't know what this is. Maybe we get some kind of Golden Sun-esque way to interact with the world. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these relics. I mean, it was one thing when they were essentially just the accessibility menu that most games have. But just kind of with a different name. But now that I'm like buying them, and they're in here and it's looking like I'm in fucking Soten, but like they're all like really extreme. It'd be one thing if like I could only equip one or two. It's essentially I'm using in-game money to like buy modifiable easy mode. Chest here. I should write down these chests, but I think we already got the idea. Oh, this is HP to the party. AoE. Nice explorable town. This is a must. I just love a nice comfy town exploration in a JRPG. Cool things to find. Maybe some fun NPCs. For my chest, okay. I was expecting that. It's like, he's obviously gonna pick him up on the go. I wonder if you just don't do anything, what happens? Would you guys say the mines being like one of the first dungeons is pretty common? Like a first village dungeon kind of thing? I think it is in JRPGs. The Great Summoning. Or maybe I've just played too much Trails lately. Always a mine level. I like my mine level though. I think we've talked to everyone. The Elder. Yeah, make it very far. What is this? The breaker. What the? There's just some guy here. Oh, you can sell your food. Your supplies though too. Well, I guess that's a reason to not use anything if you just want like a little bit more cash. RuneScape music's back. I don't know why. It's a personal thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just hate that jingle. I don't know what it is, that flute. There's something about it. Like, I find myself like fucking annoyed when I hear it, man. I really shouldn't be. You guys ever have that? There's just something. You can't quite put your finger on it that just fucking irks you, man. Look. Supposed to be able to push this. Do I forget how to push things? The drill bats. Resist. 3 egg. So the composer for Chrono Trigger actually did music in this. I don't remember how many songs. It was more than one. They got him to do some stuff. Green leaf. Why not? I'm decide if I want to try to skip most fights I can. Do them for XP. Dairy. Really something you can push in there, but keep it in mind. I wonder if baiting them to a certain area actually helps them get grouped. This guy's about to go ape shit on us. Can't even really break these. So many of them are like impossible to break in the amount of turns you have. Which is very interesting. See, like right here, should have saved my mana because I could break that, but now I can't. I want to try the level 2 explosion, but that was the wind tunnel. There's some chests we're missing in there, but I don't even move further in. Is there a button I was supposed to press to move this thing? And I just forgot. Oh. Maybe we're gonna get it here soon. Rainbow coin. Writing down, it is Dragon Quest, a list of stuff that I haven't picked up yet. Guess we have to come back later. In Dragon Quest, you literally have like keys you cannot get until later. You kind of have to. This, maybe not so much. There's stuff I might need certain powers to get. That is gonna drop. All sorts of shit we need to wait on. I gotta write this place down yet. Until they have us leave. Oh. That's where they make us learn how to use the push block. I hope it's literally a giant golden sun hand. That'd be funny. Just don't even hide it. Just have the side powers. I could set up the camp. Oh, she's not here. The big chest. Nice. Whoosh, whoosh. Works for me, man. Cool. Nice and quick, too, man. Modern gold, so. That takes a while. What the? The dude. I have to do this move order to stop this guy. Literally the only thing that can hit twice with physical, and then something that can hit physical and moon is just those two abilities. Might not use that to save it, but... Was this the salamander they were talking about? Thought we'd have to wait to see him. Saving him's pretty good. Yeah, it's getting grooving for sure. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. I was like, man, we're fighting him already. Yeah, it's been a cool soundtrack so far. Be neat if I could pick out the ones that the Chrono Trigger guy did. Stuff like the world map sounds like his work. I mean, it's been so long, who knows? Those are actually his or not. Maybe his style's changed. I think it's their in-house guy and then the Chrono Trigger dude. Whatever his name is. The key. I don't think there's anything else. I think we're just gonna go up the path we've been already. you want the produce, man, you gotta fight for it. So like 1, 2, then a pause, and he goes. Like the fights are just long enough so that you can't get the 2 combo that easily. I just heal after every fight. We can't get back there either way. I like the light platforming, the mantling and dropping. A lot of motherfuckers, man. You can lower the power a little bit. I don't really want to find out whether just break out. These other guys I know what I'm dealing with. Although maybe a summon wasn't a good idea to let happen. There we go. Finally blocked off. A lot of motherfuckers, man. That little guy doing? He's gonna summon more, man. Every single hit he does, I get 1 mana now. It's pretty good. Should have just killed him. Killing in mid-fight's always a waste if you could just end the fight. Unless you plan on attacking with that guy again to get some mana, it just doesn't matter. I could skip it. Even better. Like the mushroom soup. Another one of these so soon. I'll use it. Stopping that guy. I need to stop this dude, otherwise he's gonna summon. You just have to eat a lot of these. Let's try to lower the power, I guess. It's my best attack by a fucking long shot. Gentlemen, we got him. You mean in like in a bad way? I mean, it's wearing its inspiration on its sleeves. I watched an interview with one of the directors in it. It's like, I'm not hiding it at all. Down to having the guy who worked on the Chrono Trigger compose a lot of the music. I think they're putting together enough stuff combat-wise for it to stand on its own. It's not just Chrono Trigger combat. Like, it looks like it on the surface, right? But the combo system, the timed button presses on attacks and defense, the limited item pool, the limited mana, and this play of like hitting with normal attacks and saving, the boost system to like augment your attacks and like downplay certain enemies' stuff by breaking locks. There's enough there that like each thing you could see from like a different game, but it kind of all comes together to be unique enough. I don't think it's been like laughably inspired, but we've not really gotten much into it. I mean, I don't find it like as interesting immediately as like a Chrono Trigger or anything, but in terms of the combat, which has been most of the game, is dungeon crawling so far, it's cool. You have these like semi-golden sun like dungeon abilities and stuff like I just got and shit too, which is kind of nice, and the mantling and all that. I don't remember if there's much mantling in Chrono Trigger. It's one of those things like it's clearly inspired by a lot of shit, but it's not just like a straight rip. It feels like it's at least pulling from a bunch of stuff and putting it together into its own little package. We'll see by the end. It's been comfy so far. It's been enjoyable. I've liked just the dungeoning, nice little puzzles, and frequencies were pretty good. The writing's just been kind of whatever. Not bad, but it's also just kind of, I don't know, maybe that's one thing where they're trying to keep it like simple, corny JRPG or something, but it doesn't quite work. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure. It's just kind of okay so far. It has like animated cutscenes and stuff, which I don't know how I feel about those. I guess you could liken them to like PS1 CGs or, well, Chrono Trigger had 2D cutscenes on the DS version, but yeah, it's been solid so far. I like it. I don't have any big problems with it, but yeah, we'll see. That's gonna be a big question. If it's just, I'd rather just go play what it's inspired by again, or it can do something of its own. So far, it's not Lavos or anything. It's like the Fleshmancer or some shit. He's in like different states of the world or timelines, and he leaves like something behind to try to like ruin that world. And the Solstice Warriors are what is supposed to stop those from getting stronger or something, so we'll see if it gets into the whole Chrono Trigger timey-wimey shit. I mean, I kind of hope so, because that's a fun part of that. But the more important part of it isn't the time stuff, it's more that you're going to a lot of places in a relatively well-paced amount of time. If it is gonna rip, I hope it rips one of the important parts. Really plan on doing that, but... Yeah, I think the combat stuff has been tight enough. There's enough mechanical skill there and planning. Not overly feeling like any other like Chrono Trigger or something. I don't think it's had like the atmosphere of like Chrono Trigger. Some of it's the writing, some of it's just where the story's been and the setting so far. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that. It's just when you're drawing like super inspiration, it's gonna be a lot easier to compare the pros and the cons. Two magic attack. I'm just gonna pump magic, I guess. I don't even know how much magic she actually uses, but having more mana would definitely be a big deal. Where his spells haven't really... You can like throw a guy, heal. Yeah, it's been comfy. I'm supposed to put something here. Okay, the mind. Kind of re-walk over here a bit though. I guess. Oh no, wait. Never mind. I thought there was a switch here and I didn't notice there wasn't. I was like, what's the point of that? Okay, you're supposed to push it in. All I can ask is just engaging dungeons that aren't just kind of like mindless. Like, give me some cool exploration, some fun stuff to find. Preferably like abilities to use. Good variety. Wanna be in the same area the whole game. Either the story's good or not. If it's bad, I'd rather just not be there that much. We'll see. See where the combat goes. So far the combat seems fine. Kind of depends on party members and how they flesh out some of the moves, I suppose. The pixel art's pretty crisp. There's something about the portraits I don't like, but I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I just nothing about it. Good. And while I respect the animated cutscenes, they're kind of at odds with the pixel art. No, nothing's been glaringly bad. It's been cool. Be jumping back into the strangey though here in a couple hours. Alco mud. Oh, do not have the HP. I'm not gonna be able to stop that. Let's hope it doesn't insta-kill me. Pretty strong. New cloud music dropped. Fucking Donkey Kong 64 shit going on here. No, this is because this is a goofy boss fight. This is brand new. Yeah, no. Don't get that word yet. We're not quite there. This is some fucking Grant Kirk's a fucking like banjo or Donkey Kong 64 shit. I don't know what instrument, xylophone or something. The interrupt. What the? I think we're gonna stop this attack. We try to lower the damage a little. Just really want to do 36 damage. Oh, I did 58 damage. I didn't do 36. Alright. We did just 2 solstice strikes. Or 1 solstice strike, I guess. Well, that's enough right there. The revive mechanic's cute too. You don't like revive people, they just come back after 2 or 3 turns. Not that I've had any deaths until now really, but I feel like with how much damage some of these guys do in the health pool, people dying is supposed to be a bit more normal. Part of the flow, if you will. I would say I don't like the story. I don't know about don't like. The dialogue, I don't even know if I'd say don't like. Some of the happy-go-lucky, love and peace, and just the way it's written and rolling my eyes a little bit. The overall idea, we haven't really gotten into much. That could be fine. When we get going, in a way it is kind of old school JRPG. We just walk up and like you're just a part of people's problems and then you solve them and give them a spiel. Maybe those are the elements that are maybe able to inspire you. I don't know. There's something about the dialogue that's a little sickly sweet too. This dude just here fucking spieling, man. Just pouring out all the do-goody dialogue. Totally. Okay. Yeah, that whole thing kinda docked it a bit for me, man. Oh yeah? Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a go. I've not played a Star Ocean game. I don't know if I should play like a translation of the first one or just who cares. They're all their own thing and I think most Star Oceans suck, so I might just do the 2-1 and call it there. Fuck, they didn't help us at all, man. All they did was just let us use the fucking lift. That's probably a common thing to use in their town. It normally cost bazillions of dollars. What the? Yeah, I never really heard much about 2 until that one. Yeah, I'll probably play it. But might be a next year thing. So they do Tactics Ogre remake. You have to let me know how you like it. Yeah, it's odd that the series just has like one good one. I mean, maybe the first one's good. I like that. It didn't get a Western release, so you don't see it talked about as much. Like, there was a new Star Ocean not that long ago, right? Like last year? Or was it this year? Oh, that one was weak. The one that had the witch with the patchwork dress, bodysuit or whatever. Which is like over 10 years before that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that could happen. I could peak with one of them and then just that's it. I just don't see it. Don't see anymore. I tend to like playing like a whole series kind of thing, but the JRPGs are a lot longer. Depends on how good some of those are. I mean, I could see myself stopping at Star Ocean too, but maybe I'd want to play the first one. With like Suikoden. I mean, I don't really have to. See how they are. If I'm playing a remake too, it's not like I'm gonna see a lot of those like incremental upgrades. Assuming people like the Star Ocean 2 remake. If the first one doesn't have something that does better. If it's like a Live Alive thing where it just kind of improves it, generally like that works for me. Trying out a chai tea for the first time. I don't think these have caffeine, really. Oh, don't worry, I got a coffee in the fridge. 2 coffee. Myself. Have I gone too far? Or was it really this far away? It's cool, you just step right on it as it's rising. Well, that's all I came here for. I've broken that yet? Or does it just respawn? I don't know, is there a way you can run from fights? I don't know if there is. I don't know. Have I been up there? It's like way down there. I feel like the answer is yes, and it just respawns, but it kinda suck. Yeah, I think this might have been the mushroom one. Odd that these kind of like environmental things would respawn. No, actually I have not. They do not respawn. The back of my mind, I was like, there's something I missed somewhere in this place, but I just thought it was the conch. What was this? It didn't sit right with me. Unless I have been in here and I just forgot. But I don't think so, man. Oops. It only summons one at half power. Yep. Have not. Silver sword. Oh, we already had one. Minus $40, I guess. You see the unique full summons at the beginning of the fight. Bugman menace fight. This big dragon just chilling, man. The sleeper. When are we waking up the sleeper, dude? We're gonna be in an airship, or do you think we're riding on a dragon in this one? It's cool. The great summoning. They put the dragon to sleep. Or maybe the dragon's gonna be a cool dude. Dragons are usually cool guys, right? Comfy. Ooh. Just making sure. I think he needs it. He has more defensive stats. Oh, as long as you walk up behind them, it auto does it. I thought you had to actually press A to attack. That's not the case, man. New episode, new attacks. Oh, pretty well. Maybe it just keeps going until you kill him, as long as you can keep up. Oh, you're jumping in one of these gives you something, right? This is a supremely comfy area. And I like that it's just about like dropping down these like coral floating islands. Reminds me of Chrono Cross. And I haven't played through that whole game. I need to. Wasn't the first area like the starting town in Chrono Cross kind of an above ground coral thing going on? Oh, I dropped to that. We're gonna go back up high. One of the better songs too. I think you could push enemies away with this. What? Oh. What the? So far the variety's been good. So that's one of the big things, man, that I can ask for. Just some solid variety at a good pace. $50 G's. 50 fucking G's. What the? Yes. Worth more than the 50 G's, I think. Looks like a drop down. We're gonna have to go back the long way here. Died to death. We need to get back up top, man. Bash drop. There's a night theme of every song, it's pretty good too. Put some effort, man. I need to sell some shit, bro. I feel like I should always leave like 2 slots open. I'll be back. Guess it's still there. I just wish they wouldn't give you food and chests and stuff. Just make your own or just have the mats. Guess it's another way to force you to use them. If there's anything I was missing higher up. I want to say no. I think it was just that path I was after. That's a good area. Nice water sound effects and shit. Waterfalls. A nice little shack over there, and all the greenery and the coral and stuff. Cool. It's nice. I was looking at the jiggling of the trees and stuff. I imagine it's not like they're drawing like new pixels on. It's probably just like kind of shifting it around lightly, like cutting off a pixel here and moving some stuff around. That'd be a pain otherwise. Pretty spread, man. Triple. I'm thinking that since these two are on like the same line, essentially, oh, you guys can't see the stuff in this. I don't even think about it. So those two are in the same line. I was like, I don't know if it was gonna hit one or the other. I think it hits everybody just clockwise. What about that? Blocking one of the most important things for 2.5 hours. It's probably jumping between so many fucking games, man. Camera set up for. I think I'll set up for Void Stranger. We'll get back to tonight, possibly really soon. I think we got everything. That was nice. Yeah, I like the general. Use the word often. Rich. That color palette. Like more dense kind of backgrounds with lots of different kind of like darker shades of green and stuff. Could very easily just be like, you know, one simple or two-tone kind of fucking grass, but there's a lot going on there. Really good. I reckon it's fishing time. I wish there was like special rewards for fishing up everything or something cool you could find. I enjoyed the fishing, but I don't really care about just getting fillets. I have a lot of those. Speaking of, I go back and grab that picnic chest. Maybe if I can find a vendor, sell off a couple things I made. What the? Now that looks extremely off. Gonna say it. I don't think I like the cutscene. I don't think it's bad. Like I'm like, hey, I'm like, oh man, this just ruins it. But they're too stylistically different. The double eye patch, man. That's power. That is power. Pirates this early is pretty good, man. Keep going for the goat boat. Ooh. Let's hope they literally made a goat. And not some, like, past 5 years terminology kind of bullshit, some slang like that. Modern internet slang. not quite mixed with my JRPG inspired fucking medieval fantasy, I don't know, whatever you call it. Is everything blocked off? One hit point. The meta pirates. I don't know about the writing, my poor fall. Anytime I try to make, if it's not overly eager, sickly sweet, it's like mixing in like modern slang or like internet terminology, or it's just making jokes that aren't funny. I mean, not funny for me, of course. Jokes, it kind of depends on the person. Yeah, it kind of takes you out of it. But we're just getting into it. We might get into a groove at some point. What about Blitz, the other boat person? Tropes. Alright, man. Got it. Call me a joyless motherfucker, man. I'm just not interested. I mean, I think there's like certain things that have like meta humor that's like fun, right? Where it's like they kind of own it from the ground up. Like that's the whole shtick, like, or it's like off to the side or some silly shit, right? This is like right here in your face. The story's barely gotten going. We just came out of Atmosphere Town, the coral area, and they just keep throwing these at you, man. They didn't land the first time. Them not being funny. Joke also didn't land. These do more harm than good, man. And it's not just her, it's like I said, the goat, stuff like that. It's like, that's well, rein it in a bit, have some fucking restraint, dude. In my opinion. I guess it's a game that's like inspired by some of the old ones. Poking fun at some classics and stuff can be cute, but I'd rather have a little bit more subtlety, some nuance maybe. Maybe not nuance, but a little more subtlety for my joke. Poking fun or being meta or something. I'm just like a fucking straight up one of the early NPCs just assaulting you with dialogue right away. Okay. It's 40 fillets. I guess I do need to go fucking grab some more up there. I wanted to find a merchant though. Sell some of my shit off. I don't know what's with these, like, why block you off from exploring? With the signs. Unless they're gonna put me into some kind of world state. Try to do them arm wrestling. So it's a junk down here. Like a couple returning NPCs, man. Under the dog. Didn't I just try to do that? Those special balls over there. Can't really dive though. There we go. Cool. Nice. The hidden market. Increases XP. What are these, like, cheats? I don't know. They feel like they're kind of just like, just cheat. I don't know if I'm supposed to think of them as not cheats. I mean, this is pretty hidden away. This is not something you just grab if you're like, you know, Mr. Casual, I guess, right? Like my grandma's playing, she's not gonna like find this, right? But like, this stuff's here. I mean, increases damage in certain situations, increases damage taken. This is a good one to just get, just the knowledge. Make better plays. Only on non-bosses though. It's double edged, so I imagine it would fuck you too. It's auto-equipped. %20 XP gain. These all feel like way too strong. I mean, that'll be good if I just want to like grind, but like, I just don't get what the intent of the relic system is. Is it supposed to just be like a customizable easy mode? Do they want these to be upgraded? They're way too strong just to be basic upgrades. Like 20% XP. I mean, could turn it on, but am I gonna be like over leveled? And I might not have to fight as many dudes. I mean, that could be alright. Don't know, man. I don't really know where they're going with it. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be just like a freedom thing. You just tailor it how you want. If you don't want to do them, don't use them. But like, it's fun to like unlock things and like get kind of permanent upgrades. Or have these major like umbrella upgrades, but like I don't think that's what's going on. But they're unlocked and treated essentially like they're one of those, right? Like it's just some kind of like just hidden upgrade I found. Like, oh, it's like a 6 HP across the whole party or something if you buy it for 200 G from this guy, but it's like 20% XP. I mean, 20% isn't so like obviously extreme. Like it was like 200%, but like I don't know. Do not know what to think. I can see why people ask me what I thought of the system, but I hadn't bought any yet. They just gave me a couple to start. I thought it was gonna be like, okay, there's a couple cheat ones for people who just want an easier time, and then after that they're gonna be like cool little perma upgrades, like a kind of Soten relic or something, right? So far they all seem like kind of cheat ones, man, except the one I'm using, the timing one, just to get better visual feedback. You did not beat the game? If you use relics? I don't think that. I think this one's this one's just nice to have. All it does is shoot a star out of your character to know you got it instead of just having to remember the damage numbers. Really, it should just be the way it is by default. But these ones are odd, man. They're not touching it. How come? So like this, I gotta explain. This is what they start you with. This is the first relic you get. 100% max HP and auto heal after combat. Like, okay, clearly that breaks the game. Wide open, right? You can take twice the amount of damage and you auto heal. Then I bought this one. Just reduces damage by 30%. I bought this one. Removes 20% damage resistance while casting. Increases XP by 20%. 35% chance to block everything. Auto commands, but it reduces them a little bit, like their effectiveness a bit. Like, they're clearly like super good, but they're not like just obvious, like, you know, God mode or something, because some of them have a slight negative or it's only 20%. But I mean, just playing a bunch of these kinds of games, one of those is enough to upset the entire fucking balance of the game. So I'm like, I don't, you buy them from stores. You find them, I guess. I assume you find some of them. And yet, they're essentially like accessibility options. Well, the kind of accessibility options that it's not about people who literally physically can't do something, it's just about people who don't want to engage with a game's difficulty. It's like, that's fine to a certain extent, but when it's so like oddly mixed into the game, where I don't even like I like getting upgrades. I'd like to equip stuff if like that's what the game's balanced around. But if the game's like at its most fun and balanced around just not using them, then like it's so odd that they like are earned in such a it's an upgrade kind of way. I'm trusting a game trying to be Japanese. This one's been fine so far. I think the writing has been. I'm starting to get a bit wary on the writing. Meta jokes at the genre, internet slang, like goat. Stuff like that. Kinda get a yikes for me. And just there's this sickly sweet, like overly eager feel to a lot of it. And that's just a personal, like, you know, there's a little too much friendship, this magic thing going on, but they call me the Grinch on that one, I guess. But the other stuff though, I do think it kind of kills some of the atmosphere. But the exploration, the combat, the art, the music's been fine too. Like that stuff's been really solid. I think they combine a bunch of like classic systems into a new combat thing that's nice. But like I said, I put on one of these relics that could upset all of that. So I don't know. It's been good so far, but definitely some watch. I know what you mean too. I don't know about. I mean, there's things that can pull from Japanese stuff and pull it off. I don't think that's impossible, but I think it's kind of when we're like kind of talking earlier when Klitsu asked me if how, you know, inspired is it, right? I think you could definitely go too hard and not instill your own something into it, or it's overly referential or something. I don't think this has been that way yet. I think it instills its own stuff. It's been cool, but genre jokes and stuff that are kind of dipping into the the wrong pool. Oh, these are gone now. Why were they there? I don't know. Yeah, it's been comfy. The last area was supremely comfy. I feel like these rainbow conches are mini medals, which I like mini medals. Everything's been solid so far. I'm just the only one I'm wondering on is the writing. Getting a little sussy on the writing here. I'm waiting for the word sussy to appear in the game somehow. So that's where we're at. It'd be one thing if there wasn't much writing, but I mean, it kind of sets the scene and drives the adventure. Even in something like an SMT that doesn't have much writing, like how you set that up, that world up, establish the setting and the atmosphere and everything, the writing still matters. It's like you can have something with good writing that doesn't have much writing. Oh yeah. Although if it just has bad dialogue, I guess it'd be improvement if there's less of it. At least then you just get the gameplay. Have to find it 10 times. I'm assuming not in a row. One more. The conch. I think we came out positive too. The abandoned wizard lab. Rock lid. It'd be cool if the relics at least were like a collectible, like you don't have to use them, but like you get something. We'll get back in there in a minute. It was a cool town. It's just like made out of like pirate ships and stuff. On the coast, or partially made pirate ship. Darrow. I didn't just do that for 9 grand, did we? Big place. Why you can't go in most houses. Equip it for now, I guess. I like all the climbing around. Magic defense. I just let you go back wild. The BS roulette. for watching. I feel like this is a scam. I can't even see the numbers. Not a game's a chance in this town. They even call it the BS roulette. But we just got through with the chance game. They actually gave us something. So. Can you actually win this? I'm giving away like all my money, man. Doggy picks. Why is my anime list sending me a Nikkei advertisement? I don't think there's a casino haircut. No, my parents do. Old Dexter the dog. Got him when he was a puppy. He's only a year or two old now. Yeah. I think we just wasted our money, I don't know. The quality of life's good in this. I mean, you'd hope so with all the shit they have to work with, but not too much bullshit. Cool. Yeah, they got a little Shih Tzu. Guess you can create a shortcut that way, huh? Who the hell's that? Find out in a minute. Dragon Quest 11 have these little ropes too. No, not that. It's just like I'm sitting here trying to find stuff. It's pulling from it. I did have ropes you'd walk across, right, in some of the more vertical cities, which was only really like a couple, sadly. But just reminded me of it. I like it to ascend to have ropes you can walk across. I like the verticality in this. I could barely see that in the distance. $30 to throw at the gambling. I can find some fucking quest to like not have to. Kid. Oh, we've already been here. This feels like it's prime hide and seek quest territory, man. There's all sorts of little hidden nooks and crannies that don't always lead to something. An older version of it hidden somewhere. Like I recognize it. Each house is full of stuff too, man. It's relatively detailed. Thanks for the free shit. Jasper. Nope. I have to have a reservation to come in there. Keep it in mind. Cool. There's some nice backgrounds and all that, man. Yeah, there's just lots of areas that take a fair bit of work to get to that have nothing in them. Makes you wonder if, oh. Never mind. Bananas. Turkey. Okay, I got some secrets. Maybe I should redouble my efforts. Maybe some areas I thought had nothing in town actually do. Some good town exploration. I like it. Nice JRPG town exploration. There's like a certain brand of exploration, right? Where you kind of, it's not always quest based, but you're just kind of like running through the town, like looking for secrets and nooks and crannies and stuff, and talking to everybody, and you don't really spend too much time with like one person, but it's more of this just like exploration zone. But this has like elevation and shortcuts and secret back areas and I guess mini games and stuff. Oh, I guess 90 gold. 22. Is it the same guy? Like it's the same guy. With his hair down or something. Question pack number 2. What was question pack number 1? Well, maybe that's everything. Waiting for the arm wrestle thing, and then it turns into hide and seek. Guess you get to stay at the inn for free. Cool, man. Got its own look and everything, man. Crispy. A wheels table. Is this one of those like triple triad things or something? Oh. You're as real as it gets. You're a real one, girl. Okay. There's little reflections and shit. Clean, man. Alright, we're gonna swap over to Void Strangey. I think it's time. Continue this later. Yeah, so far this has been good. I like it. I think, pretty much what I've been saying already, but I just kind of throw it at the end here again. It's got very good aesthetics. Very comfy. There's been a good amount of areas in a small amount of time, which has been nice. You're generally somewhere entirely different with all sorts of cool shit, and it's all well realized pretty much every hour, so been a good amount of dungeoning, which has been cool. Get some dungeon abilities. I've got one so far, but I assume you get more. So that and being able to mantle up stuff and kind of the verticality play and some of the layouts with shortcuts and puzzles and stuff. Well, not like hard or anything crazy, it's been engaging. So I think the combat pulls from all sorts of stuff and it's pretty cool. Sometimes it's a little slow, maybe. Stuff like the revive after a certain amount of turns thing and some of the boost after hit stuff. I think you could get into some cool strategy there. It kind of just depends. I think stuff like the music's been nice. Sometimes it's a little odd. There's like some RuneScape ass shit I was hearing in the beginning, but overall it's got a cool atmosphere. That's definitely you feel the inspiration on the music. But I think if there's been any problems so far, we don't feel much about the story. I think there's a setup there and it could be cool. I'm hoping though that it just kind of keeps rocking the atmosphere and the story doesn't get in the way really, but the dialogue's been choice. I feel like they don't establish enough in the beginning character-wise and stuff. You're kind of just doing the thing and then all of a sudden you're getting trained and there's like nobody else there, and then all of a sudden you're out in the world, and it's not that it needs to sit there longer, but a little bit more to kind of get me into it. And then after that, there's just not really much. It's just kind of like a Dragon Quest thing, which is fine. I don't think that this part's even a big problem, but you're just on your way to a ship so you can go fight one of the Fleshmancer's goons. Oh. So you end up helping like a town on the way, and there's not a whole lot of like narrative to it, which isn't a big deal. It can just be about like, you know, your own little adventure. But there's like dialogue still. And the dialogue tends to be, I don't know, overly eager is how I describe it sometimes. It's a little too almost like I sound like fucking Scrooge McDuck, but like sickly sweet, like buddy friendship. And it's like I'm fine with that stuff, but it feels so over the top. They're not even like it's like you can't even like connect, right? Like they're just so jacked up to 11, and there's not many other traits in the characters yet. Especially like Garl. I mean, I get he's the boisterous, like happy guy. That's not a problem. But there's a point where it gets a little, with the platitudes and all the goofy stuff coming out. It's like a little much for me, but that's not even really a huge issue with writing. The fucking meme shit though, like go to like some of these like fourth wall breaking meta, not even fourth wall, but these like meta genre joke kind of characters who are like front and center. And just some of the terminology maybe used is just, that's a little odd. There's been less interesting good writing in my opinion than there has been like questionable or just bad stuff. It's a big deal because I think there's good enough atmosphere in the areas, and like I said, the frequency of going to new cool areas has been strong enough where it kind of sucks to like, oh, when it's finally time to tie all that together with like a little bit of that narrative push, it's just kind of like, it's alright. I mean, it's not like it can fall, or it's not like, you know, there's actual just memes everywhere like a Guacamole one, or, you know, it's not like just atrocious writing or anything weird. That's just like, you know, I'm not seeing like the Master Sword popping up everywhere and shit, right? Like, you know, it's not that jarring. Granted, Guacamole is good. It's a good example of a game that just has way too many meme references and stuff, and it dates and it takes you out of like the feel. But this is, I feel like, got more of an atmosphere, more of like, should be a focus on keeping you into it. It's a JRPG, but yeah, so it's kind of odd when some of that pulls you out. It's not over the top, but it's like the writing's kind of starting to be on the wall there. We'll see. The everybody's too giddy and eager is probably just me kind of wanting something a bit more rounded or focused on like an immersive atmosphere. So that's maybe not as big a deal, but that other stuff, we'll see. I hope it has this cool enough story, or at least just like a simple enough story. If they don't want to like, if they just want to copy the JRPG shit a lot, I mean, those tend to like, a lot of those will have like not a whole lot of story, but hopefully it just ends up clean. We'll see. I don't know. I'm iffy on those parts, but overall I like it. I think it's good so far. Anyways, I'm gonna take a quick piss and swap into a Void Stranger, so, which has been good. It's been great. Well, I'm not gonna be really playing Void Stranger. I'm gonna be playing Gimp. But you know, we'll get to the Void Stranger part later, right? I gotta say, I really like the idea of that, if that is what I'm supposed to do in that puzzle. I don't really like fucking around in Gimp. It's not very fun. The snakes, they're a little too precise, but I love the idea of doing it. I think maybe they should just make the snakes a little bit more obviously fitting. If this is what I'm supposed to do. They fit a little too perfect if you can find them for it to not be. But it's probably more just because playing with Gimp and getting the screenshots perfect kind of a pain in the ass. I will be back.